So, for today's class, we're going to work on the strength of our abdomen and our core. So, we're going to start with our joint rotations, like all the way down on your back. Release your left leg completely down. Bend your right knee, grab the back of your leg with your hands, and rotate your ankle to one side. And the opposite direction. Make circles with your knee. And the opposite direction. Straighten your leg and hinge from your knee. Bring your foot up and down. Release your hands, straighten your leg and make smooth circles with your hip, as if you were drawing circles on the ceiling with your toe. Bend your knee and make the circles bigger and bigger. And make the circles as big as you can. And the opposite direction. And make the circles smaller and smaller and smaller. Straighten your leg, pull your abdomen and gently lower your leg down to the ground. Bend your left knee, grab the back of your leg with your hands and rotate your ankle. And the opposite direction. Make circles with your knee. And the opposite direction. Straighten your leg, bring your foot up and down. Release your hands, straighten your leg and make smooth circles with your hip. Bend your knee and make the circles bigger and bigger. And make the circles as big as you can. And the opposite direction. And make the circles smaller and smaller and smaller. Straighten your leg, pull in your abdomen and gently lower your leg down to the ground. Let's move our back, extend your arms to the sides, bend your knees, place your feet on the ground close to your body, inhale. As you exhale, drop your knees to the right, look over your left shoulder. Inhale, bring your legs up. Exhale, drop your knees to the left. Inhale, up. Exhale, drop your knees to the right. Inhale, up. And exhale, drop your knees to the left, look over your right shoulder and inhale, up. Open your legs so that your feet are mat width apart. Inhale. As you exhale, drop your knees to the right, look over your left shoulder. Inhale, bring your legs up. Exhale, drop your knees to the left. Inhale, up. Exhale, drop your knees to the right. Inhale, up. And exhale, drop knees to the left, look over the opposite shoulder and inhale, up. Leave your arms on the ground, bring your knees into your chest. Inhale. As you exhale, drop your knees to the right, look over your left shoulder. Inhale, bring your legs up. Exhale, drop your knees to the left. Inhale, up. Exhale, drop your knees to the right. Inhale, up. And exhale, drop your knees to the left. Look over your right shoulder and inhale, up. Now cross your ankles, grab your big toes and drop to sitting or roll onto your right side and sit up. Find a comfortable sitting pose, your back as straight as you can. Bring your hands to your shoulders and make circles with your shoulders. And the opposite direction. Bring your arms in front of you and bring your hands back and forward. Open your arms and make circles with your elbows. And the opposite direction. Bring your arms in front of you and rotate your wrists. And the opposite direction. Interlace your fingers and stretch forward. Bring your hands up towards the ceiling. And release. Bring your chin to your right shoulder. And left. And right. And left. Come back to center, bring your right ear to your right shoulder. And left. And right. and left. Come back to center, close your eyes, and remember to honor and respect your body during the yoga class. Open your eyes and lie all the way down on your back. Release your whole body down. Now interlace your fingers with your hands behind your head. Let your elbows drop to the sides. Bring your feet up, your shins parallel to the floor, your lower back down on the ground. Now drop your right leg down towards the floor. Don't let it drop completely, and bring your leg back up. Drop your left leg and bring it up. Inhale, drop the right. Exhale, up. Inhale, left. And exhale. We're going to do it 8 times. Inhale, drop the right. Exhale. Inhale, left. Exhale. Inhale, 4. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, right. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, 6. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, 7. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale, drop the right. Exhale. Inhale, drop the left. And exhale. For an extra challenge, drop both legs down towards the floor. Keep your legs off the ground. And release. Bring your knees into your chest with your arms. Give them a nice good hug in. Maybe give your back a bit of a massage. Breathe all the way deep into your belly so you soften the muscles of your abdomen. Come back to center. Interlace your fingers with your hands behind your head again, your elbows down. And now straighten your legs up towards the ceiling, the soles of your feet facing up. And drop your right leg down towards the floor. Keep it off the ground. Bring it back up. Drop your left leg. And bring it up. Inhale, drop the right. Exhale, inhale, left. Exhale, inhale, 3. Exhale, inhale, left. Exhale, inhale, right. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale, 5. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale, right. Exhale, inhale, left. Exhale, inhale, 7. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, last one, inhale, drop the right. Exhale, inhale, left. Exhale. For an extra challenge, drop both legs down towards the floor. Keep your legs off the ground. And release. Bring your knees into your chest, keeping your legs bent. Bring the soles of your feet to face up. Open your knees wide with your hands. Grab the inside of your feet. And bring your knees towards the floor. And maybe give your back a bit of a massage. So rock from side to side. Come back to center. Interlace your fingers, bring your hands behind your head again, your shins parallel to the floor. Now this time lift your head and as much of your back as you can up towards the ceiling and drop your right leg down towards the floor. Bring it back up. Drop the left and bring it up. Inhale, drop the right. Exhale, inhale, left. Exhale, inhale, 6. Exhale, inhale, 7. Exhale, inhale, 8. Exhale, inhale, 9. Exhale, inhale, 10. Exhale, inhale, 11. Exhale, inhale, 12. Exhale, inhale, 13. Exhale, inhale, 14. Exhale, inhale, 15. Exhale, inhale, 16. Exhale, inhale, 17. Exhale, inhale, 18. Exhale, inhale, 19. Exhale, inhale, 20. Exhale, inhale, 21. Exhale, inhale, 22. Exhale, inhale, 23. Exhale, inhale, 24. Exhale, inhale, 25. Exhale, inhale, 26. Exhale, inhale, 27. Exhale, inhale, 28. Exhale, inhale, 29. Exhale, inhale, 30. Exhale, inhale, 31. Exhale, inhale, 32. Exhale, inhale, 33. Exhale, inhale, 34. Exhale, inhale exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale 3. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale right. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale 5. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale right. Exhale, inhale left. Exhale, inhale 7. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, last one, inhale, drop the right. Exhale, inhale left. Exhale. If you want to drop both legs down towards the floor, keep your legs off the ground. And release. Place your feet on the ground, close to your body and hip width apart. Bring your arms beside your body and press through your feet as you peel your back off the floor all the way up into bridge pose. If you want to, interlace your fingers and tuck your shoulders under, lift your hips. So you're stretching the muscles of your abdomen and releasing what we just did. And release. Release your hands on your shoulders very slowly, one vertebra at a time. Release your back down to the ground. Now bring your elbows back and come up onto your elbows. We're going to get into boat pose. Lift your legs, your feet off the ground, your shins parallel to the floor to start with. Walk your hands back up. Then find your balance on your sit bones and let go of your hands, grab your legs. Now you can choose to stay here, but if you think you can, let go of your legs and have a go at straightening them up into boat pose. And release. Cross your ankles, bring your hands beside your hips and have a go at lifting your body off the ground, at least just your bottom. And then we're going to get into boat pose again. Find a boat pose that works for you with your legs bent or not. And release. We're going to go down to the floor again. So with the help of your hands, release your back down to the ground. Okay. Now, bring your feet in close to your body and hip width apart. Your arms beside your body and press through your feet and slightly lift your hips off the ground. Now we're going to bring the body back down to the floor. Make sure that you bring your whole body down, one vertebra at a time. Now notice what this does to your body. Now you've tilted your pelvis, your tailbone is slightly scooped in, your belly button is moving down towards the ground, towards your spine. You've engaged your core. Now if you lift and engage your pelvic floor, that's your whole core engaged. Now without losing that, release your legs down to the floor. Now even if your lower back comes off the ground, keep making the effort. For this next exercise, it's easier if you slide your hands under your hips to support your lower back, or you can have your arms beside you, your twist. Now, wherever your hands and your arms are, lift your legs off the ground, but keep them close to the floor. Then open your legs to the sides. Bring the soles of your feet together and straighten your legs. Lift your legs 15 degrees off the ground. Open your legs. Bring the soles of your feet together. Straighten. 30 degrees. Open your legs. Bring the soles of your feet together. Straighten. 45. Open your legs. Bring the soles of your feet together. Straighten. 60 degrees. Open your legs. Bring the soles of your feet together. Straighten. 75. Open your legs. Bring the soles of your feet together. Straighten your legs and all the way up 90 degrees. Open your legs. Bring the soles of your feet together. And straighten your legs. We're going to go down. So, 75 degrees. Open your legs. Bring the soles of your feet together. Straighten. 60 degrees. Open your legs. Bring the soles of your feet together. Straighten. 45. Open your legs. Bring the soles of your feet together. Straighten your legs. 30 degrees. Open your legs. Bring the soles of your feet together. Straighten your legs. 15. Open your legs. Bring the soles of your feet together. Straighten your legs. And almost to the ground, but not quite. Open your legs. Bring the soles of your feet together. And straighten your legs. Hold. And release. Bend your knees. Bring your feet in close to your body. Now let your knees drop to the sides, the soles of your feet together. Bring your right hand to your chest, your left hand to your belly. Close your eyes and breathe all the way deep into your belly so you move your left hand with your breath. Notice the rhythm of your heart on your right hand. The rhythm of your breath on your left hand. And release. And now, bring your knees into your chest, cross your ankles, grab your big toes, rock to sitting. Now, cross your ankles and lift your feet off the ground. With your arms, hug your legs in. And keep your legs off the ground and straighten your back as much as you can. See if you can feel your sit bones on the floor. And now keeping your body nice and tight in, your knees nice and tight into your body. Let go of your abs. So the closer your knees are to your body, the stronger your core is. Hug your legs. Now, under your ankles, with your fingers, grab your big toes and have a go at straightening your legs as much as you can. So if you keep your legs slightly bent, you'll notice how it is easier to balance. Have a go at straightening your legs as much as you can, lengthening your spine. If your legs are all the way straight, open your elbows to the sides and invite your legs closer to you. At release. Cross your ankles again with your arms, hug your legs, keep your feet off the ground. Lengthen your spine, feel your sit bones. And onto your ankles again. Once more, get hold of your big toes. This time we're going to open the legs to the sides. Same thing. So if your legs are slightly bent, you'll find it easier to balance. Have a go at straightening your legs, lengthening your spine. and release. This time drop your feet down and hug your legs. Maybe drop your chin, drop your face to your knees. And now straighten your legs up in front of you, out in front of you. We're going to get into Dandasana. Place your sit bones on the floor. Bring your hands beside your hips. Flex your toes so that they're pointing in towards you and engage your quads. So bring your quads down towards the floor. Now, lengthen your spine. So bring your sit bones down firmly to the ground. Stack your middle back on top of your lower back, your upper back on top of your middle back, your shoulders back and down, and lengthen your spine. Close your eyes, your chin parallel to the ground, and imagine that there's a string attached to the crown of your head and somebody's pulling that string right up. So there's a lot of length in your spine and space between your vertebrae. And release. And now come on to all fours. Make sure that your wrists are under your shoulders and your knees are under your hips. Round your back, tuck in your belly, look down towards your belly button, cat pose. Then drop your belly, arch your back and look up. Round your back, tuck in your belly, look down. And inhale as you drop your belly and look up. Exhale, round your back, tuck in your belly. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, and let's do it one last time. Drop your belly, look up, inhale. And now exhale into a nice neutral spine. In a neutral spine, your back feels long from your tailbone to the crown of your head, so look down. Your hands firmly down, the base of your index finger on the ground, and pull the floor away from you, from your hands. And now bring your right arm up towards the ceiling and look up. Bring your hand down and slide it through. Release your right ear and shoulder completely down. Bring your left hand back to your lower back. Deepen the twist as much as you can. And if you want to, straighten your left leg and lift it up. And release. Drop your left hand and knee down to the ground. Bring your right arm up towards the ceiling again. Look up. Bring your hand down. All fours. Nice, beautiful, long spine to start with. And now bring your left arm up. Look up. Bring it down. Slide it through. Bring your right hand back. And if you want to, straighten your right leg and lift. And release. Drop your right hand and knee down. Bring your left arm up towards the ceiling. Look up. Bring your hand down. All fours. Let's warm up our downward dog. Walk your hands slightly forward. Tuck your toes under. Keep your legs bent. Lift your knees off the ground. Bring your chest towards your thighs. And then straighten one leg at a time. Until you feel comfortable to straighten both legs at the same time in downward dog. Come onto your toes and lower your hips into plank pose. Hug your elbows into your ribs, lower your body into low plank. Hold your body off the ground if you can. And release down. Flatten your feet. Hug your elbows into your ribs and peel your heart off the floor all the way up into cobra. Drop your shoulders away from your ears and breathe. Come on to all fours. Tuck your toes under, lift your hips straight into downward dog. Your heels down, your chest towards your thighs, your sit bones up. Come onto your toes and lower your hips into plank pose. Strong plank. Push your heels back, the floor away from your hands. And now, without losing the plank, lift your right leg up. So this is not a downward dog. Do not lift your hips. Straight and long from your left heel to the crown of your head, or from your right heel to the crown of your head. Drop your right foot down. Hug your elbows in. Lower your body. Inhale into cobra. Upward dog if you want. Exhale, downward dog. Come onto your toes. Lower your hips into plank pose. Strong plank. Lift your left leg up. And release your left foot down. Hug your elbows in. Lower your body. Inhale, upward dog. And this time as you exhale, drop your knees and sit back on your feet. Child's pose. Drop your forehead down and bring your hands beside your feet. Drop your shoulders. And just release all tension from your wrists, your arms, your shoulders. And release. Bring your arms in front of you and come on to all fours. Tuck your toes under, lift your hips, downward dog. Come onto your toes and lower your hips into plank pose. And now, keeping your hips in plank pose, bring your right knee in towards your chest. Bring it in and forward as much as you can. This is about the core. Step your right foot back, hug your elbows in, lower your body, inhale, upward dog. And exhale, downward dog. Come onto your toes and lower your hips into plank pose. And now bring your left knee in. Into your body and forward as much as you can. Release. Step your left foot back, hug your elbows in, lower your body, inhale, upward dog. And this time as you exhale, bring your hips back into child's pose. Drop your forehead down and bring your hands beside your feet. Drop your shoulders. And release. Bring your arms in front of you. Tuck your toes under and lift your hips, downward dog. And this time we're going to stand up, so have a look at your hands and step or walk your feet forward. And slowly uncurl your back all the way up. Roll your shoulders back and let them drop comfortably down. Now we're going to balance. We're going to start by standing properly in Tadasana. So make sure that you lift your toes, engage your knees and your thighs. Keep them tight. Bring your toes down to the floor and try to spread them. Engage your core, so tilt your pelvis, drop your tailbone. Your belly button will naturally move back towards your spine. Engage and lift your pelvic floor. Mula Bandha. Roll your shoulders back and down. Point your fingers. Tuck your chin in slightly so your neck is long. And now without losing that, shift over to your left leg and bring your right foot against your left leg. Now, this is tree pose. Start by grounding your left foot and engaging your left leg completely. Push your right knee back. Tilt your pelvis, engage your core, and bring hands in front of your heart, find your balance. If you think you can and you want to try, bring your right foot a little bit higher up and press your foot against your leg against your foot. Tree pose. Your core engaged. Bring your hands to your waist and straighten your right leg in front of you and lift it up as much as you can. And release. Give your legs a little bit of shake. Let's change sides. Shift your weight to your right leg and bring your left foot against your right leg. Your right leg engaged and strong. Make sure that your hip is not collapsing. So nice, long, even hips. Your left knee back, so you're opening your left hip. Your core engaged. Engage your pelvic, lower your hands in front of your heart. If you want to, bring your left foot a little bit higher up. Bring your hands to your waist and straighten your left leg in front of you. Lift it up. And release. Give your legs a little bit of shake and walk all the way to the top of your mat. So your mat is behind you. Inhale as you reach up. And as you exhale, fold forwards. Come onto your fingertips, inhale, half or left. And as you exhale, step or jump your feet back into high plank. We're going to do one push-up. So, hug your elbows into your ribs, lower your body into low plank, hold your body off the ground, and then straighten your arms back up into high plank. Hug your elbows in, lower your body, inhale, upward dog. And exhale, downward dog. Now we're going to get into warrior one, so have a look at your hands and step your right foot forward. Ground your back foot, find your balance and stand up. Bend your right knee until your knee is on top of your heel. Turn your hips and shoulders to face the small end of your mat. And now before we raise the arms, bend your left knee, maybe allow your heel to come off the ground and tilt your pelvis, drop your tailbone. Your core is dealing with your upper body weight. It's not your lower back. Now, if you think you can, without losing that strong core, bring your foot down. So feel free to keep your left knee slightly bent, that's fine. And then, inhale as you reach up. Put your hands together, exhale as you sink into warrior one. And release. Drop your hands down to the floor, step your right foot back, plank pose. Strong plank. We're going to do 2 push-ups. Hug your elbows into your ribs, lower your body into low plank, straighten your arms back up into high plank. Second one, lower your body down into low plank, straighten your arms back up into high plank. And drop your body, inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Have a look at your hands, step your left foot forward, ground your back foot, find your balance and stand up. Your left knee bent, your hips and shoulders facing the small end of your mat, engage your core. You'll feel a deeper stretch actually in the front of your right hip and your hip flexor. Inhale as you reach up, exhale as you sink, without collapsing onto your lower back. And release. Drop your hands down to the floor, step your left foot back, plank pose. Hug your elbows in, lower your body, inhale, cobra. And exhale, downward dog. Now drop your knees and sit back on your feet. So, we're going to get into a headstand. If you do not want to try the headstand, it's actually pretty nice to just bring your body down to the ground, close to a wall, and bring your legs up the wall. and just stay here whilst maybe you want to try the full headstand. Now, if you want to get into preparation of headstand, the best way is with your hands in front of you. Shoulder width apart, not too wide, not too close. The top of your head, not your forehead, in front of your hands. So imagine that there's a triangle in front of you. Your hands are the bottom corners of the triangle and the crown of your head is the top. So when you place it, you should be able to see your hands. If you can't see your hands, they're too far forward. Then tuck your toes under, lift your hips and walk your feet in. Now this might be it, but if you think you can, have a go at bringing one knee on top of one arm, the other knee on top of the other arm, or maybe you can actually bring both legs. And here's where the core plays the best part. You need to straighten your back and bring your knees into your chest. So you bring your knees together and you straighten your back, you engage your core. That's the whole point of this pose. You can play with your legs once you have. So, if you can get into the headstand, just hold it for how long it's comfortable for you. And once you've had enough, rest in child's pose. And release. Slowly come all the way out of the pose. And now swing your legs forward. We're going to sit. So, find a comfortable seated pose. Today, instead of Shavasana, we're going to do a breathing exercise. So, bring your index finger and your middle finger to your forehead. With your right thumb, press your right nostril and breathe only through the left nostril. Sit tall. In and out the left nostril. And now unblock the right one. And now with your little finger and your ring finger, block the left one. Leave the right one open so you're only breathing through the right nostril. And now inhale through the right. Block the right nostril with your thumb. Exhale through the left. Inhale left. Block the left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale. Exhale right. Inhale. Exhale left. Inhale. And now find your own rhythm and keep moving from one side to the other to the rhythm of your own breath. Close your eyes. next time you exhale, release your hand down, keep your eyes closed, and just breathe naturally. Rest your hands in a mudra of your choice, or just on your thighs, your choice, your back nice and long. And now bring your hands together and bring your thumbs to touch your third eye lightly for clear thought. To your lips for true speech. And to your heart for compassion. Namaste. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you tomorrow.